Hey guys, thanks for coming back. It's Tara with Vintage Gypsy. I'm going to be doing the second Florida blue box that came in that big, huge box that I ordered, two blue boxes. And I will be going over what I found in that box at the beginning of the video, and then I'll be getting into the second box. But if you see anything that you're interested in, you can email me at vintagegypsysells@gmail.com. Include a timestamp, a small description of the item, and a screenshot if you could. That would be great. Make sure you check out my eBay store. You can follow me on Facebook or friend me on Facebook under Gypsy Sells. I also have a Facebook group called Vintage Gypsy where you can list things for sale and you can find things to buy, or we have discussions on there about different vintage things, so I wouldn't mind you giving that a like. Also, I'm selling now on Whatnot. My Whatnot link will be in the description below. If you sign up through my Whatnot link, you get $10 free to spend. You can spend it anywhere on Whatnot. You don't have to spend it with me. I would appreciate it if you did, but you don't have to. I'm really liking Whatnot. I've done a couple of sales on there. The people are great. I've had a lot of fun doing that, so I hope you guys will give me a follow on there. Even if you just come to watch and hang out and chit-chat. We had a lot of fun last night on my Damascene show, Toledo Wear and Damascene. It was great. So let's get into the box. Well, actually, we're going to look at the stuff from the first box that was in this. If you watch the video, I know it was kind of long, but if you're like me, the longer videos, you watch a little now and save a little for later. A lot of these jewelry unboxings are 45 minutes to an hour plus. That box was so long because it had so many smalls. Like the whole bottom of the box was just full of this kind of stuff. So it takes a minute to go through that stuff. If you don't like it, fast forward it, But anyway, I hope you guys will give it a watch. So this brooch is not marked, but it did turn out to be sterling silver. I scratched it in a couple of places, and I scratched it really good to make sure it wasn't just silver plate, but it is sterling. Nice vintage brooch. It's got a little bend right there, but the hook works fine and the clasp works fine. These little balls are actually made in, I don't know if you can see there, but it's a hole that goes all the way down to the top of these little domes, and this is just a really pretty vintage piece. So that was a good find. The little fish, he did turn out to have silver findings on him, so I'll probably throw him on a necklace as a charm. This one also turned out to be sterling. I have not figured out what the stone is. It's kind of like a clear with little white and gray look to it, so I'll have to do some more research on that. I do not have a Presidium yet. I am saving for one, but I think that will be a beautiful pendant when I get it cleaned up. I found a couple of little charms. This one is a little Bible. It's pretty heavy. It is marked right there, and it's so sweet. It says Holy Bible. It's got a dove on the back. It's got a cross on the front. I just thought that was precious. I found another little charm. It's a little peace dove, and it is cute. So it's marked on the back. It also has the name of something. It says The Wall, New Knoxville, Ohio, and it's marked up here at the top. So I'll have to check into that and see what that was. I don't know. Maybe it's something special. I had a lot of earrings that turned out to be sterling. All of these earrings are sterling. I have not checked the stones in them yet. Like I said, I don't have a Presidium, so it's a little bit hard for me to check the stones. I do have a diamond tester, so I can check this one. But all of these little earrings are, I think that one's a faux pearl, but all of these turned out to be sterling, so that was cool. Oh, the little ball as well is sterling. And then this earring is sterling, and I do believe that is a real stone. It's very cold to the touch. It's also marked on the back. I got a couple of earring backs and hooks, and I usually keep these, so if I have to add a hook or I have earrings that need a back, I can add those. I keep little stuff to do repairs with as well. I found these sterling screwback earrings, and I have not checked the pearls on these yet. Let me get these apart and check the pearls, because they were already put together, and only one of them is marked, but that's pretty common with your vintage jewelry. It is not that one. Oh, sorry about that. It is this one. It's marked sterling there, and then it has a maker mark there, W something. So I need to look that up. Let's check these pearls. I'm pretty sure these pearls are real. So that's a pretty cool find. Sterling screwbacks with real pearls. So that's pretty cool. I'm liking that. So I was pretty surprised at the amount of silver sterling that I found in this box. The Nashville boxes were so bad that I didn't really have high expectations. I did order 4 boxes previously, and all 4, I ordered 2 and 2. So all 4 came from Nashville, and they were terrible. When I tell you they were terrible, they were terrible. Most of it ended up in the trash. There was very few resellable pieces. I don't really craft. There was a little bit that I did salvage to put in a craft lot, but I didn't even salvage enough out of 4 boxes to make up 1 craft lot. So that was pretty bad. Nashville needs to step up their game. There was a lot of bad stuff in this box as well, but I feel like with the amount of other stuff that I found, it made it worth it. So this is a little earring, and it's one of those that goes through your ear back here, and then it just is like that. I think it may be bent a little bit, or maybe it's supposed to look like that. But this is 10 karat, and it is marked. Let me see if I can remember where it was marked. It took me a long time to find the mark because it is so tiny. Let's see. I can't remember where the mark was. It is here though. I'm not finding it. Like I said last night, it took me a long time to find it whenever I was doing this box. But I did scratch test it. It is marked, and I did scratch test it. So that's just a little piece of 10 karat. Then we found this earring. It is marked 14 karat. It did acid test as 14 karat. So that's a good find. This tested out at 14 karat, and the stones definitely tested out as diamonds. So that was a good little find. And these 2 little pieces here are also 14 karat. There's an earring back, which I will keep for future earrings if I need one. And then this one is an earring back, and whatever was on the post came off. So I'll throw the post in my scrap. I mean, it all adds up. I know it's tiny, but every little bit helps. And I'll keep that earring back for future jewelry that may need something as well. So that was the really good stuff that I found in the box last night. There were a few other little pieces that I felt like were resellable. A couple of Christmas brooches. Like I said, I hope you give the video a watch. I know it's kind of long, but you can watch a little now. Save some for later. I do that a lot. I usually have one playing in the car on the way to work and on the way back, just listening. There are a couple that I watch all their videos, and then there are a few that I sporadically watch, but I really enjoy watching, and that's why I wanted to start doing them myself. So we're gonna cut into this blue box. I noticed on Goodwill finds that a lot of people don't order the Gulfstream boxes. It seems like people stay away from those. And what was the name of this? Goodwill. Lake Fort Worth. But when on my receipt it said Gulfstream. So I guess Lake Fort Worth and Gulfstream are the same. So I've noticed that on Goodwill finds, people stay away from the Gulfstream stuff. So I was kind of freaking a little bit, thinking that these were going to be pretty bad boxes, but they're not. They're pretty good so far. Let's see if I'm going to have to take this down. Like I said in the last video, I did break my razor knife, and I have not been to get one, but I will get one before I get another blue box order, because this is ridiculous. I'm trying to use my my Cricut picker to open them, and it works pretty good on regular tape, but this brown tape stuff, this threaded tape that they put on here, is pretty hard to open with this. So all right, we've got it open. Let's look and see what we think. Okay, so I can tell you already, this box is completely different than the other box. The other box was over half smalls and little tiny stuff, and this one appears to be all bigger pieces. I don't see any smalls in the bottom of this. So here's what we're looking at. I definitely see some beachy stuff. So I'm going to set the box to the side and just start pulling out some stuff and see what we get. I shouldn't have the same problem I had last night with little beads and baubles and stuff rolling everywhere. It was terrible. Okay, so my very first item is fabric, and I am not big on used fabric jewelry. I feel like it's kind of gross, and we're going to put that in craft. People sweat on it and whatnot, and so I am just not a big fan of that. This is pretty. It's all acrylic. It is a clip. I don't see a maker, but that's a pretty cool earring, and it's really light, so it wouldn't be too heavy on the ear. We'll put that in our earring pile. Okay, we've got some dyed shell. It's got a pretty bad knot in it. I don't like how it feels. It feels pretty gross and dirty, so we'll put that in a craft lot. All right, we've got a statement necklace. Now it looks like, yeah, it looks like someone has taken and knotted the sides of this to make it shorter. So it'll be kind of hard for me to give you a measurement on this unless I can get these knots out pretty quickly. Yeah, probably not. So that's pretty cool. It is all acrylic. It is kind of giving me paparazzi vibes, though. This is like a dark cream color. So we'll look at that some more. That may end up in a craft lot. I'm not crazy on reselling paparazzi. I'm not sure what this is. So it's got an S-hook clasp right here. And these feel like little glass beads because it's kind of heavy and cold. And then you've got this going on down here. Maybe it just hooks through like that and dangles. I'm not really sure. So I don't know. I feel like this metal is in pretty bad condition. So I'm going to throw that in a craft lot. Some good beads on there to harvest and reuse. All right, so what do we got going on here? Okay, so these are like little fringe tassel type deals. It's got a lobster claw clasp. It has an extender. It sits like this. There's a couple here that don't have the fringe on them. I'm not quite sure what the deal is with those. This one doesn't move, but it doesn't have that same thing on the other side. So not sure how I'm feeling about this. This is like a mesh. I'm just not sure what's up with this. So I don't know. I think I'm going to put that in a craft lot. All right, we've got some faux pearls. They have a barrel clasp, like a gold tone barrel clasp. I don't think these are vintage. They're like a light pink color. I think these are those. They're not knotted in between. No beads in between. Definitely acrylic. So probably put those in a craft lot. We've got some more pearls. Okay, we got a tangle. The tangles in the other box were not too bad, but there was a lot of smalls in it. So hopefully I can get this out quickly. If you don't want to watch, you know, you can tap your screen twice and it will fast forward either 10 or 20 seconds. I really can't remember. Okay, what do we got going on here? All right, so I got that piece out. Now can we get this piece out? Okay, so these are acrylic as well. They do have little separator pearls in the middle. They are faux. They have a lobster claw clasp. They are about 25 inches on the drop. Well, full length. It's a 12.5-inch drop, so about 25 inches. Those are not too bad looking. I may try to resell those. All right, we've got some natural stone, very vintage looking barrel clasp, kind of a bronze tone. It does have some wear, but these are definitely natural stones. So this is a nice piece. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, there's some gorgeous stones on here. So I may clean this up and try to resell it. That's a pretty little stone. So that's a cool find. Oh, let me give you a length on that. So this has a 15.5-inch drop, so about 31-inch total length. Very nice, like that. So this is a gold tone chain and pendant. It is very lightweight. I mean very lightweight, very tinny. It has a lobster claw. It has a double lobster claw clasp. That's kind of weird. And then it has this little thing on it. Maybe this is one of those things that you hang your glasses on. You wear it around your neck and hang your glasses on it. I don't know. I'll probably put that in craft. Or I may harvest the chain because I'm all the time needing chains for other pendants. So we have a gold tone hoop. Pretty sure it's just gold tone. Yes. So that'll go in our earring pile. I did find like 3 or 4 pairs in our last box. So maybe we'll find some mates in this one. This is acrylic, like a hot pink. This is very beachy. It is a cord, like a cotton cording. It has a starfish with a acrylic faux turquoise. There's the back. It does have an extender, so without the extender, this is going to be about a 16-inch necklace, and then you have a 3-inch extender. So 16 to 19 inches on that. I may give that a try to resell. So this feels like a little mixture of everything. I think we've got some natural stone here. These are either quartz or glass. That's probably dyed halite. That's glass. Not sure on those. Those are acrylic. And this is either quartz or glass. Sorry about that. I've got my doors and windows open because it's such a beautiful day and the wind just came through and blowed the door closed. All right, let's look at the measurement on this. There's no extender on this. So this one is going to be about a 17-inch total length. So about an 8.5-inch drop on that. Very pretty. Look at the little pink one there. That's probably some kind of quartz, but yeah, I'll give that a clean and see how that turns out. So we've got a silver tone, very long plastic with a little tassel, double lobster claw clasp again, very strange. This one's real long. Let's give you a measurement on that. So this one has a 15-inch drop, so a 30-inch total length on that. So put that there. Oh, this is pretty. This is very vintage. So this has a vintage barrel clasp, and I believe that is hematite. And those are just little, I don't know if those are metal. The hematite's sticking, but I don't think the little balls, those may be plastic. I'll have to look at it some more. I think it's a collar style or a choker style. Let's see if we can get a measurement on that. So this is going to be 8-inch drop, so about a 16-inch total length on that. That's very pretty. Very pretty, and it's in really good condition. The barrel clasp has a little bit of wear, but it's not bad. So that's pretty. Oh, I think this is broke. Ew, hair. Yuck. Throw that in the trash. Okay, so I got to be very careful. I think this blue, see how it looks like this? I think this is broken. Let's see if we can get everything away from it. Oh yeah, definitely broken. Definitely broken. And those are just plastic, very light, very light plastic beads. And there are a lot of them. And they have little silver separator beads in the middle. So that'll be a good piece for craft. We've got this little, I think those are glass, little crystal peridot looking earrings. Let me see if there's a mark on that. I don't see one. A lot of times these earrings with the flat right there are sterling. No, that's definitely not sterling. Well, we'll put that in our single earrings. Maybe we'll find a mate. Okay, this is definitely for your glasses, not jewelry. So you put your glasses the arms of your glasses through there, and you can let it drop and hang around your neck. So it's pretty cute, but I think I'll put that in craft. So we have a little double, oh yeah, bad stretch on that. So we're going to put that in craft. Pretty beads. This says her one with a crown. I don't see a maker, but that is definitely a man's bracelet. It's huge. It's pretty cool. So we'll look that up, see if it's made by somebody famous. Maybe it'll be made by somebody famous and we hit the jackpot, right? Just kidding. Alright, so we got a lot of like cloth and ribbon and fabric stuff, and you guys know I'm not crazy about that. So let's see, where is the clasp on this? This untangled. Alright, so we got this one untangled. This is another super long necklace. It's got a pretty long extender as well. Okay, so gold tone lobster claw clasp, very long. It has this pendant. Let me give you a measurement on this. It's really long. All right, so your extender is 3 inches, and then the necklace is 16-inch drop, so it'll be a 32-inch total length plus a 3-inch extender. It's actually in pretty good condition, so I'll probably put that on a whatnot show or something. I'm gonna save that because that is tangled, and so these are dyed shell purple. It has a toggle style clasp with the little, that looks like possibly dyed halite, and you just hook the string over that. This is a pretty cool necklace. I grew up in Florida. I'm no longer in Florida, but I was born and raised there, and these are pretty popular down there in every color you could imagine. So people love their shell and coral and mother of pearl, all that beachy stuff. So we've got an 8.5-inch drop on this, so about a 17-inch total length. There is no extender on that one. All right, we're ready for another pile. Okay, so we have a feather like headband thing. Again, not jewelry. It is missing some feathers, so that will probably go in the trash. We have another pearl. These are really bad. These are the ones that are molded right on the string. So lobster claw clasp going in craft. Another, what I pretty much, these are Mardi Gras beads. They're black. They've got a knot. There we go. So I'm going to put those in craft. Oh, this is, oh, it's broken. I was about to say this is gorgeous, but it's broken. That's awful. Oh, what does it say? It says horn bangle, $90. So this is what it's supposed to look like. It's got like a little wave. And I guess they're saying it's made out of some kind of horn. And this thing is gorgeous. And then you get around here and bam. So nothing I can do with that. So we'll throw that in craft. Alright, we've got a little gold tone earring. Pretty sure it's just gold tone. It's not sticking, but I'm pretty sure it's just gold tone. Probably copper or brass underneath. Okay, so we have this hideous chain link plastic. The clasp is in very bad condition. The chain doesn't look too bad. The chain actually looks pretty cool, but I'm going to say no on that and put it in craft. Now, all my craft stuff is available for $1. So, if you want to grab it up before it goes into a craft lot, just let me know, and it's $1 each. So, this is like a hammered disc. I think that's faux leather cording on that. So, I'm probably going to put that in craft. I'm not crazy about that. Oh, this is cool. So, this is seed bead. Seed bead beads. Beads made out of seed beads. How cool is that? That is wood, natural stone, some more seed beads. This is where I wish I had a Presidium, guys. I think this one has a little mixture of everything on it. There it is, doubled up. I think it's really cool. It's really long, so let's get a measurement on that. Yeah, very long. You could double or triple this guy. All right, so this is going to be like 23 inches, so 46-inch total length on that. So that's gorgeous. Pretty colors in those handmade seed beads. Seed bead beads. Very cool. Very beachy, very fun. I really like that. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I'm liking this one. I'm going to clean him up. All right, we've got a stretch bracelet with terrible stretch. I mean, look at the color of that elastic banding in there. That's awful. So that'll go in a craft lot because these are definitely harvestable pieces. All right, so we've got this. It's like a mesh chain. It has a lobster claw clasp with a pretty good extender on it. It's pretty long. So it's got a little tassel. And it slides back and forth right there. Then you've got this on either side. I feel like this is all glass, and these purples and silvers are acrylic. That's like a cat's eye, so that's pretty nice. Oh, it has a name. Let's see. It says A something C. Let's see if we can see what that says. All right, it's either AC, AIC, or ALC. The slash may just be separating the A and the C. If you know that maker, let me know in the comments, because I am not familiar with that. So we're going to get a measurement on this. It's a 16-inch drop, so like a 32-inch total length, and then you have a 2-inch extender. I am going to clean that up and see how it looks, and that's really pretty. So we'll put that in the cleanup pile. Oh, this is another one of those awful. This is supposed to be faux tortoise. It has a toggle clasp that is not in good condition, so this is definitely going to go in a craft lot. I just don't like this big plastic statement stuff. Not for me. We're going to get another big pile. And guys, we're almost at the bottom of the box. Like I said, this one didn't have any of the little small stuff like the other one did. I see a couple of little small things floating around down there at the bottom. So we have this tourist bracelet. It says Mi Vida es Colombia. I mean, it's in good condition, but I don't think I really have a market for that, so I'll put that in craft. Ooh, this is pretty. I'll have to look at it really good and see if all of the rhinestones are there. That is supposed to be coral, and I guess the blue is the ocean. Gorgeous bracelet. Very good clamp on that. Let me see what this name says. I am not sure on that. Squire maybe, or something along that line. I'll have to look that mark up as well. But at first glance, it looks like all the rhinestones are here, so I'll give that a good glance and see what we're working with. But I like that. Very pretty. Love the colors. Very summery. Very beachy. Okay, so we have this cool seed bead, braided seed bead. I love this color, this peachy color. See if I can get it hooked. Well, all right, there we go. So we have this beachy braided seed bead, like collar choker necklace. The clasp has got a little bit of wear on it, but not too bad. But this is going to be a shorty here. Let's see if we can try to get a measurement on it. So we're looking at, ooh, I'm going to say, a 6.5 inch drop. So like a 13, that's going to be a pretty tight collar. Maybe a 14 if it's laying, you know, like this. It does have a little bit of movement, you know, here. So maybe when I laid it like that, it kind of... So I'm going to say 13 to 14 max on the size on this. It's gorgeous, though. Very pretty. Dyed seed beads. So that's pretty. We'll look at that some more. All right, we've got this very hollow, very light, gaudy necklace. I don't see a clasp on it, so this just goes over the head. The chain is not too bad, but this thing is awful. Like, it's not even the same color as the chain. So again, I may take this off and harvest the chain. So we'll see on that. This is vintage looking. This looks like maybe a Napier or Monet. It's in pretty bad shape on the inside though, but I love this laser cutting on the outside. The outside's in really good shape. See if I see a name on it. Yeah, the inside's pretty beat up. Oh, there's something right there. Let's see. What does that say? I think it says Monet. Yeah, Monet. Monet with a little copyright symbol and an S. So I may try to clean this up because, like I said, the outside of it looks really good. But it just feels really dirty and the inside doesn't look that great. So we'll try to clean that. We've got a little earring. It looks like it matches that one necklace and brooch. All right, we've got another little earring. Very pretty. Like a aquamarine rondelle there with a little bit of, looks like AB coating going on. I hope we find the mate to that. That is gorgeous. All right, we've got a statement necklace. This one's really pretty, guys. Look at this. Gorgeous. Really pretty. That's the back. It's a multi-layer. Got 3 chains. They're all different link styles. You got like a rope and a not really a Cuban, but So it does have a lobster claw clasp and an extender. So let's get a length on this. All right, so this one's going to be an 8-inch drop, and then you have a 3-inch extender. So anywhere from 16 to 19 inches on this, and I think this is just gorgeous. I think these are glass. I'm pretty sure these are glass. The black are glass. It's very pretty. Love that. So that's a pretty piece. Alright, we've got another big, chunky, crazy statement necklace. It has a great looking chain, guys. That is awesome. Now that is a cute one. So, if I can get it to lay right. Okay, so we've got a jump ring that's come off right here. That's an easy fix if we decide that it's a keeper. I'm not crazy about this. I just am not big into the big statement necklaces. I know some people are. The chain is in excellent condition. The leather looks pretty good. So I may fix that. I may fix that and try to sell it. Let's get a measurement on it. It's got a really long extender. So we're going to say, again, a 8-inch drop with a 3-inch extender. So we're looking at 16 to 19 inches on that. I do have some little gold colored O-rings. I just don't know if I have one that big. Oh, it's on there. The O-ring is on there. It's just come apart. So I just need to... No, that's for that side. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can find a big O-ring like that. If not, that'll go into craft. But it's in really good condition other than that. So, yeah, that's all right. So we have a leather and brass bracelet. It's got some braided leather and then just a, like a leather cording. It opens like this. So let's get a measurement on that. I'm going to say 8-inch. So nice 8-inch leather bracelet with brass closure. Oh, this is fun. This is cool. Definitely silver tone. I'm not normally big into the clamper style, but I really like that. I could squeeze it a little bit and make it where it fits me a little better. This is in really good condition, so I think this would be pretty easy to resell. I love that. Really cool, guys. Love that. So, you know, it could be bent open and closed, but as it sits, it's about 2 3/4 to 3-inch opening on that. I mean, I can slide my hand right through the middle, so that's really cool. Definitely going to resell that piece. All right, we've got another tourist bracelet, Jensen Beach. I think that is coconut shell. Shambhala closure. Ooh, I don't think this thing's ever been opened and closed. No. Yeah, I'm not going to fight with it. I can't get it open. It's pretty tight, but that'll probably just go into craft. They can reuse the bracelet and put a new charm. So, it's pretty though. It's got little dolphins. All right, so we've got this, whatever this is. I do not even know what this is. It is like so long. This thing is, geez, guys. All right, so this chain if it's a chain. I'm not really sure what this is. It's a very vintage, whatever it is. This chain is 36 inches, and that's doubled. That's doubled. So it's, what is that, 72? I think that's 72 inches. So this is what it looks like. It's either really dirty or just made to look really old and vintage. It's not picking up. I mean, this could be sterling. I don't know. Like, it's just got this weird look to it. Let's test it just for the fun of it. Nope, it's definitely copper underneath. See the pink? So, definitely copper under there. I think I'm just going to put that in a craft lot, and somebody can harvest the chain. They can touch it up with their pen or dip it or use it as is. Super long, guys. I mean, and very lightweight. Not a lot of weight to that, so kind of weird. So we've got another stretch bracelet. This one's got good stretch. These are very cold, so I feel like there's some kind of stone or shell that's been dyed. Possibly howlite, but I'm not sure on that. But that's really pretty, actually. I like that. So we'll give that a clean. So we have a broken something, which is too bad because this is in excellent condition. It's got a beautiful chain. There's that. So that'll have to go into craft. It's a good piece of chain for somebody to make a bracelet or something out of. All right, we've got some little bells on a something. It's got a lot of thread there. The bells are just definitely silver and gold tone. They're sweet sounding though. So I'm going to throw that in craft. Somebody can use those. This is a very heavy bangle. Ooh, it says something right there. Let me see what that says. So that says sterling. And I'm telling you guys, this thing is very heavy. And then it says something on the other side also. Karram, maybe. Let's see. K-A-R-R-A-M. Karram. So I will have to look this up. Let's turn on our scale and see. This thing is heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. So it's 1.4 ounces. Let's do it in grams. 40 grams. It's saying 40 grams. So, let's give this a test. I'm going to scratch it really hard so that way if it's plated, I'll be able to tell. And then I don't think that these, because they're kind of gold tone, I don't think these are sterling, but this part could be sterling. And then we're going to scratch the boo-boo out of that. All right, we're going to use our 18 karat solution. If this is silver, it will turn a bright blue. Oh yeah. Definitely silver. Now, I know those little bands are not silver, but maybe they're gold. So we're going to check those for gold. I don't think they're gold, but we're going to check it anyway. Give that a minute and see if it eats it away. Ooh, that thing is so blue. So silver. And y'all, I scratched the boo-boo out of that thing to make sure that it wasn't just plated. It looks like it's eating that away. But let me hit it with a little. No, not testing for silver or gold on that. So the bracelet itself is sterling, and then these little wrapped, whatever these things are not. They're going to be either brass or copper. But that thing is substantial, y'all. It is very heavy. I'm going to have to look up that name. Karram. There we go. And then on the other side is the sterling. Great find. Great find with that. Let me clean my stone. And I'm going to have to put you guys on pause for a second. My grandson is coming in. I do have a 3-year-old grandson that lives with me. And like I said on yesterday's video, he does not care that you're making a YouTube video. This is his world, and that's all there is to it. So I'm going to put you guys on pause and give him time to get in the house and get settled in and get rid of this hair. And I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. My grandson is in, and he's settled in and playing, so you may hear him in the background. I try to keep it to a minimum. So we've got this little, it looks like it used to be a necklace. That is so pretty. Look at that green stone. It looks like it used to be a necklace. These are glass or crystal. I think it's, maybe it was a rosary or something. Some kind of, I don't know. Okay, that does say something. It says Prismatic Crystal USA trademarked. So too bad that that is broken. That is gorgeous. Prismatic crystal. Maybe we'll find the other piece. I think it broke and they just hooked it. Yeah, they've just hooked this one on because you can tell that it's just been hooked on there. It's like bent around. That's too bad. That's a gorgeous piece. We'll try to find the rest of that. We've got a safety pin with some beads. Little angel charm. Is that something written on there? No, that's just a little scratch. I think that's just silver tone. Oh, well, yeah, it's picking up. So we'll throw that over in craft. Those are definitely usable beads and a charm. So, all right, guys, we're down to the last little bit. I'm going to dump it out. There are some broken pieces of that blue bead necklace. Hopefully they won't go everywhere. Oh goodness, they are going everywhere. I'll throw those over in craft. Check under the flaps. There's a bunch of little beads. We're going to throw that in the craft. Nothing under the other flap. So this is our last little bit. I'm going to pick all these blue beads out. Get rid of this hair. Oh, I hate all this hair. Throw that in the trash. I'm going to get all these blue beads out so they don't roll everywhere when I start picking stuff up. These are off of that one necklace that I showed you that was broken. So I think that's all of them. So we've got all of this that's broken. I got a call coming in, guys. I'm gonna have to pause you for